Some first thoughts about subterranean foundation construction. I bought this pump with a switch on it at Home Depot for like $300 or $400. And this fire hose came from this piece of 1.5 inch there. Came from the firefighters that were trying to put out the houses in my neighborhood. And I think that's really great. But we had a biblical flood here earlier today, and flooded this toolbox. This was full of tools, as you could imagine. It was unpleasant to find in the morning. And this mess here is the remnants of the flood. I think we had like 5,000 or 6,000 gallons of water total pumped today, just based on the flow rates that I think I had on some of these pumps. But had I known, as soon as I dug this hole, I would have dug a pit and put a sump pump in it with a switch on it, because I had like 31 guys show up for work today, and they were not interested in getting into the swimming pool with me. Luckily, I had some boots, and I've been shoveling more or less all day and moving pumps around and pumping this thing out. Not only is it on the inside of the foundation here, but it's also on the outside because the overdig is about 4 feet. So it was an epic amount of mud. The mud is just the worst kind of mud that came in, because it came in as silt. And so this was all full, of course, but this mud is just the worst. It's just like the worst kind of mud you'd ever want to have. And it goes all the way around. It's probably like 20 yards of that really awful mud. 20 cubic yards. It came from these piles. The excavators were unpleasant to work with. They really left a mess. I will dig the next hole. I'm not gonna have the same problem again. I will dig proper hole, and I will put proper piles with silt fences around them. And I don't care what it costs. Any amount of value of pumps and silt fences would have been more than paid for with the lost work today with my crew. So if you're digging a hole and you're going to put a foundation in it, make sure you got a way to keep it dry. Anyway, thanks for looking.